morning, everyone, and welcome to a new day, Fly on the Wall Productions, bringing you the Aired Out podcast live on Facebook and YouTube. We're streamed everywhere you get your podcasts, and we're on the web at airedoutVT.com. Today is National Day of Giving, and we're going to be talking a whole heck of a lot about that this morning. Kristen, LaJeunesse, is with me as my guest, and I can't wait to chat with her and bring you into the conversation as well. Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. Some mid and late morning snow showers possible today. Going to be a cloudy day for the most part. Some flurries, again, possible upper 20s. Cold one tonight, 12 to 15 degrees for most towns in Vermont. That's seasonable. That's typical. Tomorrow, lower 30s, some clouds and some sun, and then Thursday, snow showers in the forecast. How much snow? I think it kind of depends on where you are, but we're hearing, anywhere from 1 to 5 inches, obviously more in the hills. Daily dose of feel good, you bet. We're going to jump right into this morning, this slobbery reunion for a man and his dog. What a story about this military dog, a very devoted companion of U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Peyton May for the last 9 months, serving overseas in Iraq. This guy, a canine handler, this soldier who shared a twin bed with Jacob, and that's the name of the dog, and spent every second of his mission with him, but was reassigned to a different base in Texas. Jacob was reassigned to a fort in New York, so they were permanently separated, which was very hard on both. May missed his constant companion, and Jacob's separation anxiety actually became somewhat acute and actually resulted in Jacob not performing, not working as a service dog. So Staff Sergeant May started petitioning the military to let this dog retire, and last week Jacob was returned to May's side in Texas. So their long-awaited reunion, which May had dreamed of for a long time, was just something else. I posted a picture this morning on Aired Out so you can see that big hug where Staff Sergeant May actually got knocked over by Jacob. But now they're sharing a bed big enough for two. It is just such a great story. Hey, don't forget, Wellness Wednesday is tomorrow from Washington County Mental Health right here in the Granite City. They open their doors over at the WellSpace building at 23 Summer Street and invite you to come in for some meditation, some acupuncture, acupressure, maybe a hot cup of tea. They ask that if you would like one of these services, especially the massage. Everything is free, but just call ahead first and make a reservation if you can. Robin is standing by and we'll take your call. 479-4055 to reserve your time. 479-4055. Yes, it is. It is Tuesday. Barb Clark on the list today. Jesse DuBois, happy birthday, along with Shannon Carpenter, Pam McCann. Let's see, Gene Goslin on the birthday list today. Happy birthday, Gene. Dan Clark. Let's see, we have Robert May, Bill Dupree. Happy birthday, Bill. Shannon Moody, J.C. Allen, Melissa Moulton, and Carol Williams, all celebrating birthdays today. Headlines, we've got a lot of stuff posted up on Facebook this morning. Department of Fish and Wildlife offering a gift of next year's hunting license. They've got a special promotion going on, a gift certificate for hunting or fishing that you can grab today on this Giving Tuesday. Pretty cool story about that. We have the jury in on the cause of the COVID-19 pandemic. That's according to a 520-page report from a House committee chair who put this together. And no, I have not read all 520 pages of it, but the report concludes that coronavirus most likely emerged from a laboratory in Wuhan, China. So I think we've heard that before, but it's official now. At least that's one of the big stories in the national headlines this morning. New Hampshire, we have the Governor's Council considering a long-term solution for youth mental health care. We have that story posted up on the Aired Out page this morning. Giving Tuesday, a day for charitable giving. Look out for the scams, though. There are many, and there's a great story. Well, it's not a great story, but it's a story nonetheless, which you should read, that we posted up this morning about some of the scams that are going on. And unfortunately, not just here in America, but right here in Vermont as well. So some real big things to look out for. Also, the story about South Burlington police issuing a warning after a vehicle was stolen, and there were a whole string of thefts from cars over the weekend. Many of the vehicles that were targeted were Kias, which have made some national headlines lately as the go-to vehicle to hack into and to steal. So that story is up on Aired Out this morning as well. Yes, it is. It is National Day of Giving. Yes, you bet we're going to be talking about Christmas for kids a whole heck of a lot. We have some guests that are going to be coming in and talking about that. That is massive. And this is going to be a huge weekend for Christmas for kids. And believe me, we're going to be hammering that really hard. Giving Tuesday, Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice. They are collecting donations today. We've got that up on the Aired Out page. They're looking for $1,500 as a goal today on this Giving Tuesday. And if it's matched, or if it's met, it'll be matched dollar for dollar by J.A. Gould Plumbing and Heating today. So if you can put together $1,500, which, as we said yesterday, the power in numbers is massive. So even if you can if you can only donate maybe $10-20, Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice, you know where it's going. We talked about just some of the services that Home Health offers yesterday on Aired Out. But if we can give $1,500 today, J.A. Gould Plumbing and Heating will match that. So we're talking about $3,000 that could come into the picture here real soon today. And we're going to have an update for you this afternoon as we get into the day, and we'll let you know how they're doing. Kristen, LaJeunesse is sitting right across from me. Giving Machines New England is something that you, first of all, welcome to Aired Out. It is an absolute pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
You introduced me to this, and this is not your first time on Aired Out. We've had you on by telephone, but you introduced me to this, and I wasn't familiar with any of it, what the giving machines are. And when you first started saying, hey, we got to talk about giving machines, I was like, wait a minute, what is this? This is something that made its debut, is that fair to say?
Yes.
Here in Vermont just last Friday, right?
That's correct.
What happened? What are the machines, first of all?
So giving machines are vending machines where people can go and purchase items from nonprofits, and then the nonprofits then deliver those items directly to those in need. So instead of buying yourself a candy bar, you're buying something for somebody else and putting that money to good work.
Would we say machines? This is like literally a physical...
It is a physical vending machine. The little circles that you have that dispense the candy bars are the same ones. If you want to purchase a goat that will go to a developing country, a village, a family, to help them sustain themselves, that card with the picture on the goat dispenses to the bottom of the machine, and all that money goes directly to the charitable organization.
Everything is
100% of your donation goes to the charity.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. So the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints are sponsoring these giving machines worldwide. We're one of 106 locations on 5 continents, in Africa, in Asia, in New Zealand and Hawaii, and Alaska is a new one this year up near the North Pole. But 106 locations worldwide to help bring the good work that charitable organizations do to the people in our communities.
I just had, when you started telling me about this, I started checking it out on social media. It is baffling to see. It's amazing. It really is, to see what's happening, what this is all about. To stand
there and watch these families, and by looking, right, I made a quick snap judgment in my head. These families don't have a lot of their own, but they stand at this machine and they say, I'm going to do a meal for a family, buy groceries for a family. And their kids get so excited. Their kids get to punch in the code, and they see the card drop to the bottom, and the light that comes into their eyes and their faces, knowing that they've helped somebody else, is amazing.
So I want to kind of try to dumb it down just a little bit. Can you actually get something where you walk away with that card and you can go and give that to someone, or is it all done?
It's all done internally.
It's all done internally.
You watch the card drop to the bottom. I think when we first started them in 2017, people could take those cards, but it got to be a little bit much for the church to replace those cards over and over again. But we've got goodies that people can come and get. We've got pins and stickers and wristbands that you can take away with you. But it really is a delightful thing. We have 4 local charities in our 2 machines and 2 global charities. Okay. So the 4 charities that we have are Capstone Community Action, based here in Barrie, the Vermont Food Bank, Sleep in Heavenly Peace, and then we have the Special Needs Support Center of the Upper Valley. And so they each have 6 cards in the machine that you can purchase, and all of that goes directly to the organizations.
I absolutely love this. Here's the pin that you brought me this morning, and here's these are some of the stickers. You got some nice swag here. And tell me about these cookies.
Oh, April's Sweet Treats here in Barrie. She helped us make some really cool cookies, and we were able to hand those out on our launch night, and they were a big hit, and they're really good.
They're
at this. Delicious.
Look at that. She's even got the font figured out. I mean, that's incredible. I love this.
That's pretty cool.
We need this.
The initiative from the church, it's called Light the World. And what better way to talk about light and giving and helping other people than giving, instead of buying for ourselves, giving to someone else.
We're already getting a bunch of comments here this morning. Doug is asking exactly where these giving machines are here in Vermont.
So the 2 machines that we have are out at the Joseph Smith birthplace in Sharon, Vermont. If you want the address, it's 357 LDS Lane. It's up at the top of Dairy Hill Road off of 14.
Yeah.
They'll be there today, but then they're going down to Mystic Village, but they'll come back on December 20th.
Okay. Say that one more time, because I want to make sure everyone gets that. They're at the Joseph Smith Memorial Birthplace right now.
Right now.
Okay.
And they'll be there today. Tomorrow they leave to go down to Mystic, Connecticut, to the old Mystic Village.
Oh, that place is amazing.
Yeah, we're excited about that. But then they'll come back, and they'll be here from December 20th through the end of the month.
20th through the end of the month. Okay. Yep. So obviously you're going to stay in touch with me. Oh, you're going to hound me. You're going to remind me of that, so that we can hammer that on the air.
Yeah.
How many machines right now are at the Joseph Smith Memorial?
There are 2. There are 2 machines. They're both the same. You'll see the same cards in each machine, but it gives an opportunity for more people to come at once. But 2 machines.
All right. Are there any other machines in Vermont?
No, these are the only ones in Vermont. And we're excited about that. Last year, we had 2 that came to Boston at the Cambridge Side Mall. They're there again this year. But us and Boston and Mystic are the only locations in New England. So we're hoping to grow that next year. But it's exciting.
How were you able to get these machines in Vermont?
It was a bit of a lobbying effort to try to convince the church to come to and quite frankly, a rural area that isn't normally like a metropolitan area that they've been in before. But we're trying it out, and we're seeing amazing numbers come out of just the first 2 or 3 days. It's incredible. Good morning,
Tammy, Linda, Doug, Michelle, Eileen, Mark, Michael, Becky. If folks have any questions or comments, please drop them right now. But again, we're talking with Kristen, LaJeunesse, from the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints.
Correct.
Right here in central Vermont. Where exactly is the church?
So our congregation, there are 8 congregations scattered throughout central and northern Vermont. My congregation is the one that's out here in Berlin off of the Barry-Montpelier Road, Hersey Road. That's where our building is. But we have 9 congregations in central and northern Vermont.
Okay. The bottom line here is we have something right here in Vermont that is so quick and so simple as a means to give goodness and love to someone. And listen, I mean, the way the world is now with technology, we're busy, we're distracted, we're running around, we're doing a million things. We often want to give something for lots of different reasons. And some of the reasons are that it just makes us feel good. But this is such a convenient, easy way to give without.
There are a lot of people doing good work, and they're professionals at it. And what better way to help support them, because they know how to do it. They've built up these organizations and these systems. What better way than to not try to compete with them, but to then support them and build them up and do what we can to increase that effort that they're trying to meet.
I'm just hopping here on the Giving Machines New England page, which is something that you folks really need to check this out. I'm going to share it right now on the monitor so people can see. We've got a young child standing here in front of one of the machines, and basically you can look right at what you're getting.
It's pretty cool.
And will it take cash? Will it take a card?
Obviously. It doesn't take cash, but you can use any kind of electronic payment, whether it's a credit card, debit card, or Apple or Samsung Pay. It's got its own little card reader on the front. It's all electronic.
This is really unique.
It is unique. The church has been doing this from 2017. It started out just out in the west in the Salt Lake Valley area. But very quickly, it's kind of grown, almost doubled every year. So we're excited to be part of it this year.
Tell me about Giving Machine New England. They're all over the place. They're on social media. They're everywhere.
Our hope was when we created this Giving Machine New England was to kind of sustain this throughout the upcoming years. We're looking at places in Maine next year, continuing with Vermont next year, of course, too. But we'd love to continue finding locations in New England to bring this to more people.
I want to try to, I'm clicking follow right now. I just want to get right on it right away. But I want to, wow, I'm just looking at, I just want to share this right now if I can. So folks can see what it is that I'm seeing if you haven't had a chance.
We've got some amazing people who are social media gurus, and they love to come and take video.
Look at this.
Of our lights at the Joseph Smith birthplace. And then now we have those giving machines to add to it.
There's the two. There's you. I see you right there.
Yep. That's Bob Brasso of Sleep in Heavenly Peace. And then we had Caitlin McKern from UNICEF help us unveil the giving machines on Friday evening.
Look at this. Transportation, food, medicine, nourishment, meals for families. Look at this. Hygiene, groceries, utility bill assistance, heating assistance. Amazing. Even a pillow. Look at this. I love it. No kid sleeps on the floor in our town.
They do amazing work.
Wow. I mean, this is really, look at even a mattress. Bed building kit. Somebody is really, really thinking outside of the box with something like this. I mean, this seems, somebody was driving down the road one day and had this concept in their mind.
It's an amazing concept, and to be able to bring the nonprofits into the conversation and how to choose these cards and, you know, what kind of value we want to put on those. The conversations that we've had are just amazing. The charities are blown away. We're blown away by the work that they do. And we're blown away by the generosity of what we see Vermonters, you know, making donations over the last few days.
So this is this is something that's not going to be hanging around forever. This is
it's just through the end of the month. Yeah. We do it through the month of December. They go away in January, and then they'll come back, right? So we'll build up the excitement. We've got a lot of great partners across the country. The Kansas City Chiefs are some of our big celebrities that are helping us promote these. The Philadelphia Eagles are promoting them in Pennsylvania. Just amazing people coming together to really share and think, like you said, outside the box about how we can give to others.
Tell me about Friday night.
Friday was amazing. It was cold as we expected, but we had so many people come out to be there for the lighting, the official lighting of all the lights that are on the property, over 200,000 lights. And to see people come and want to make donations at the machines themselves was just overwhelming.
Yeah.
It was, you know, after the countdown, after the lights went on, after we unveiled the machines, just a big mob of people. And we were just so pleased and so overwhelmed with like I said, the generosity of Vermonters. It's incredible. Wow.
And that was just that one night?
That was just the one night. Yeah.
All
so
right.
We hope that people will come. They'll be here through tonight. We'll pack them up tonight. They'll go down to Mystic, Connecticut, but They'll be back December 20th through the 30th. So you have an opportunity to come and see them and make a donation.
Are you hoping to grow this thing so that, like, I mean, can we get some machines in Burlington? Can we get one right here in Central Vermont?
We would love to put them in other locations. It is a bit of a process where we have to put proposals through to headquarters. But if people know of properties or people have properties, you know, that they think would be a good fit to put these in, we're welcome to meet with them and to partner with them and talk about how we can bring these to more locations in New England. Like I said, we were ambitious in naming the Facebook group and the Instagram page Giving Machines New England, hoping that we would be able to grow this across the New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont, Massachusetts area.
And again, 100% of your donation goes directly to the charitable organizations.
Yeah, the church covers all of the administrative costs, even the credit card fees if you don't want to pay them yourself. So that 100% of your donation goes directly to the charities.
This is really something that, and you said this is a global effort. So how many machines are we talking about globally?
So there are 106 locations worldwide, and they could have anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 machines, depending on the size of the city. I think Hong Kong this year has 3 or 4 machines. Philadelphia, I think, has 3. Kansas City has 3. Boston has 2. And then we have the 2 that are here. But
that's
there's places,
remarkable that Vermont is one of those locations.
One of 106, right? Worldwide.
Globally.
So, yeah. It's amazing. We're excited. So this year they also have places in Africa for the first time, in Nairobi, and like I mentioned, the North Pole, and Hawaii and New Zealand, and in Asia. It's just incredible work.
I might have to run over there today.
We'd love to have you.
And see this. This is really something else. So where do you get the pins and the stickers and the bracelets, and where can you grab one of these cookies from April's Sweet Treats?
So the cookies will be down at there's a chapel just below the actual birthplace site. And so in the evenings on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, we open up the church for people to come in and get donuts and cider and cookies. Like this. We have a whole room full of nativities from around the world that you can go in and take a look at, and artwork, depicting the scenes from the Christmas story. We also have a special musical groups that are coming in to share their talents in our church chapel. And then we have a special movie. If we don't have music groups, we'll have a movie playing about the Savior's birth.
Wow. This is amazing.
But if you come down and make a donation, we've got the goodies for you. You can get a pin or a sticker or a wristband. And down at the chapel, you can get those cookies.
I have to just say that this is the time of year that giving, and I'm not just saying this because it's Giving Tuesday, giving is something that comes from deep within people. It's a very personal and private feeling, regardless of what religion you are, where you stand politically. We all, as human beings, are in need of things. Some of those are material things. Some of those are survival things.
Joseph Smith said we found a really cool quote this year as we were planning this event. He said that it's our job to take care of the widows and the orphaned and those in need. And he says, whether in this church or in any other or in no church at all, it's our duty to help lift and strengthen one another.
So true. True. Christmas for Kids, which is massive and is done right here on North Main Street in Barrie, has something that has been going on for a very, very long time and will be happening real soon. Jason Fleury and Jen Carbonneau and a few others. I think Katie is going to be in here, and we're going to be talking more about this. But this is another example of giving, donating to a cause that produces love and goodness.
There are so many people out there doing good work, and we just want to put a spotlight on that. And so that's amazing. That's amazing, yeah.
And it's similar, and again, this is not whether you celebrate Christmas or not. The world needs you.
The world needs light. The world needs kindness. The world needs coming together, to support one another and not tear each other down.
Sure.
Yeah, peacemakers.
Regardless of your affiliation with anything, we're all human beings. We all have the same color blood, and we all need each other. And This is this is genius right here, to light the world with a giving machine. Again, Vermont is, and I didn't know this before you came in here this morning, that we are one of 106 locations in the world.
Yes.
Where we have this opportunity to present Vermonters with again, for lack of a better term, a vending machine.
Yep.
It's a glorified vending machine. Literally glorified. I mean, it is super high technology, where you can walk up to this in a matter of seconds, not hours. You can choose whether it's a twin mattress, backpacks, a holiday centerpiece, technology, groceries, even a pillow, blankets, and art supplies. I'm just looking here. This is amazing. And get this, into the hands of people, children, everywhere, who really, truly need this. I mean, this is these are important. It may seem small, but this is massive.
And it may seem small, but we're vending joy, we like to say. And the smiles that come on people's faces as they punch in that number and they watch that card drop is just incredible. It's priceless. The joy, the sparkle that comes into the eyes of young kids who are choosing something for someone else is incredible.
Amazing. All right. One more time before I forget. It's there's two machines. They're right now, today, on Giving Tuesday. They're at the Joseph Smith Memorial Birthplace.
Yes, they'll be there till about 8 they'll be on till about 8 p.m. tonight, maybe a little bit longer if it's a longer night. And then they'll go down to Mystic, but they'll be back at the Joseph Smith Birthplace on December 20th through the end of the month.
Okay. I'm going to be paying attention to your page. I'm going to be paying better attention and seeing what it is that you're doing. And
we're just grateful for all the promotion that you've been doing for us. We're grateful. So if anybody wants to check out our page, they can search Giving Machine New England on Facebook and Instagram. And come and follow us and watch and see the promotions and watch for new updates. We might have some themed nights where you can come down and maybe have a pajama party with Sleep in Heavenly Peace, or celebrate the birthday of Joseph Smith on the 23rd with some of our other charity organizations, and lots of singing, and we're just really excited.
This is amazing. Hopefully, I'll be able to grab Lily and get in the car and head over there tonight before it heads to Mystic. This is amazing. I know I keep saying amazing, but this really is something that has grabbed my attention, and hopefully it will of many Vermonters. This is not something on every street corner right now. Again, Vermont is only one of 106 locations in the world where you can visit one of these machines. This is a one-of-a-kind experience. This is historic, I think.
We're excited about it.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Again, I'm going to be paying attention to what you guys are doing. Giving Machines New England.
Yes.
Is the Facebook page.
Yep.
All right.
Giving Machines New England, Facebook and Instagram.
I love it. I'm going to take some photographs of this, which you've given me this morning, and put them up on Facebook as well.
Thanks, JD.
Thank you so much for coming in, Kristen.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
I look forward to, listen, I look forward to our relationship. I just want to make sure always welcome to come in here. And anything that you got going on, this is amazing.
We appreciate it. Thanks.
We love being here for folks just like you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Don't forget to follow the Facebook page. Give us a like. Give us a share, especially if you enjoyed this episode. Please support the Giving Machines New England. Check out their Facebook page. Give them some love. At the very least, even if you can't get to the Joseph Smith Memorial today, at the very least, share the page and promote that the 20th of December will be the date that they come back after, you said 8 o'clock tonight. All right. Thanks, Kristen. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Be well. Take good care of one another. We'll catch you again tomorrow morning right here on the Aired Out Podcast.